Good evening, and welcome to the Building Block School for the Arts Vintage Radio Today Players program of Superman. I had no idea Superman was a radio show before it was a television show and a movie and another movie. Tonight's program will present Batman, Robin, and of course, the villain. We hope that you enjoy the program. If you're watching us on Facebook Live on the Building Block School for the Arts page or the Vintage Radio Today Players page, please head over to YouTube and join us on our Vintage Radio Today page. Give us a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, whatever you can do. That's almost as good as a donation. And if you are on our YouTube page, head over to Facebook if you do Facebook, and give us a like on our Vintage Radio Today Players page. Feel free to share this with your friends. If you're not able to catch it live each fourth Sunday at 6 p.m., don't worry. It's going to be on the YouTube page for a very long time, so you can catch it at your convenience. All right, I think with that, we're going to go ahead and start the program. Thanks again for joining us tonight.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from the planet Krypton, who came to Earth with amazing physical powers, far beyond those of mortal men, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, wages a never-ending battle for truth and justice. Today, in his guise as Clark Kent, Superman receives startling news from Robin, the young companion of the famous Batman, who, visibly upset, explains.
Batman is gone, Mr. Kent.
Gone? What do you mean, Robin?
I mean, he's gone, and I'm afraid we'll never see him again.
And now, the adventures of Superman. When Clark Kent, who is really Superman, received an urgent phone call from Robin, the young companion of the famous Batman, he hurried to the handsome mansion which the dynamic duo occupy in their true identities of Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne. Kent found young Grayson greatly agitated. Just as Kent closed the door behind him, the youngster, choking back tears, exclaimed,
Batman is gone, Mr. Kent, and I'm afraid we'll never see him again. Oh gosh, what'll I do, Mr. Kent? What'll I do?
First thing you must do, Dick, is pull yourself together and tell me exactly what happened.
I can't. I'm so worried. I can't even think.
Nonsense. You've got to go. Now, come on, son. What did you mean when you said Batman was gone and we'll never see him again?
Well, I mean, he's gone forever.
Forever? He's not dead, is he?
I'm afraid he is.
Why do you say that?
Because he told me before he went away, if he didn't come back within a week and I didn't hear from him, I'd probably never see him again.
How long ago was that?
It was exactly 12 days ago.
I see. Did he tell you where he was going?
No, I asked him, but he said he couldn't tell me.
Well, that's rather unusual. I mean, for Batman not to tell you, isn't it?
It's the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah. Did he give you any idea why he was going away?
None at all. He just told me that something very important had come up. Something he just couldn't tell me about.
That's odd.
And then he said if he wasn't back inside a week, he might not ever come back. Now I'm scared, Mr. Kent.
Take it easy, son. Take it easy. Look, were you and Batman working on any particular case when he went away?
No. And for once, everything was nice and peaceful.
It was, eh?
Yes, that's why I can't understand it.
Did you question Alfred, your butler? Maybe Batman said something to him.
No, he didn't. I asked Alfred.
What about the police? Did you call Inspector Henderson?
Not yet, because I kept hoping Batman would show up.
I see.
And besides, he always told me if I ever was in trouble and he wasn't around, I was to call you.
Uh-huh. Well, obviously he knew he was going into something dangerous, or he wouldn't have said what he did. But what gets me is that he didn't leave some clue for one of us, just in case.
You'd think he'd do that, but I know he didn't because
Wait, Dick. Do you know where Batman keeps his private papers?
Yes, in a vault in his bedroom. Why?
Do you have a key to the vault?
It's a combination lock. I know the combination.
Good. Let's go up and have a look at this vault. It's just possible we'll find a clue there. Well, we've looked at everything except Batman's will, Dick. Unless there's something in that to give us a lead, I'll admit I'm stumped.
Might as well open it and see, Mr. Kent.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, here goes. Very short. I, Bruce Wayne, being of sound health and mind, declare this to be my last will and testament. He leaves a lot of money here. To list several charities that he leaves money to, and I bequeath the bulk of my estate to my friend Richard Grayson. Well, that's you.
Look, are you sure there isn't anything else in his will?
No, nothing that would give us a lead.
Oh, gosh. What do we do, Mr. Kent?
I don't know. Somehow this just doesn't add up, Dick. I'm sure Batman wouldn't have walked out knowing he might never come back without leaving some tiny hint. Wait a minute. Maybe he couldn't. Didn't have time.
Didn't have time?
Look, where were you when the last time you saw him?
Right here. I was asleep in my room. He came in and woke me up.
Was he alone?
Sure, Wait a minute. I've been so upset I forgot all about it.
Forgot about what?
I think there was somebody with him. Somebody who was standing right outside my door.
Can you remember who it was?
It was too dark to see, but I think it was the same man Batman was talking to in his study.
When was this?
Earlier in the evening. Some man came to see Batman. He took him into the study downstairs.
I see. Did you get a look at him?
No, I was getting ready for bed when I heard the doorbell. Batman let him in, and then I heard their voices in the study.
Did you hear anything that they said?
No, the study door was closed, you see, and I was pretty sleepy. So all I heard was the murmur of their voices.
I see. And then Batman disappeared that night?
Yes, and now I'm almost sure that man, whoever he was standing right outside my bedroom door when Batman said goodbye to me.
And that may be why Batman couldn't tell you anymore at the time.
That's right.
Of course. Come on, Dick. Let's go down to the study. I want to have a look around there with you. Any luck, Dick? See anything odd, out of place?
No, Mr. Kent, I can't find anything in this room that wasn't here before.
I can't make this add up, Dick. Because I'm so sure Batman wouldn't have walked out without leaving us some hint, or... Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, that's our recording machine. We use it to record important phone calls or some special radio programs.
I see. When's the last time you or Batman used it? Do you remember?
Oh, sure. The time we were trailing the Umbrella Man.
Oh?
We expected him to call up and try to make a deal with us. He did, and a recording of his phone call helped to send him to jail.
Yes, I remember that story. That was several months ago.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you must have used it since then.
No, that was the last time. I remember because I put a new spool of recording wire on the machine just a day or two before Batman disappeared, and we've had no occasion to use it since.
Well, there's something recorded on that new wire, Dick.
Huh? Holy smokes! Is there?
Uh-huh. And this may be just what we're looking for.
What do you mean, Mr. Kent?
If the wire was blank a day or two before Batman disappeared, and now there's something recorded on it, it may mean Batman used the machine when he was with the stranger on the night he disappeared.
You mean Batman might have recorded something on the machine to tell us where he went?
Could be. Let's play the recording back and find out.
Eagerly, Clark Kent and Dick Grayson prepare to play back the recording. Will they hear anything that will give them a clue to the disappearance of the famous Batman? We'll be back in a moment to find out in the dramatic climax of today's episode. So keep listening. And now back to the adventures of Superman. In the famous Batman study, Clark Kent and Dick Grayson, who is Robin, are about to play back a spool of wire discovered in a recording machine in an effort to find a clue to Batman's mysterious disappearance. Adjusting the machine, Kent calls out.
Okay, Dick, turn it on.
Right, Mr. Kent. Here goes.
That's a strange request, Mr. Jones. You said your name was?
That's Batman, Mr. Kent.
I know.
Jones is right, Mr. Wayne. But, strange or not, I insist you come to my place with me now to discuss the matter.
Is that the man you heard with Batman that night, Dick?
Uh-huh.
But why? Why can't we just sit right here?
Because, as I explained before, I prefer to discuss such an important matter in my own home. Or in some, neutral place, if you prefer.
You think I might have spies around here, huh?
Let's just say I prefer not to take chances.
I see.
What are they talking about?
Quiet, Dick. We'll find out.
You amuse me, Mr. Jones. You don't want to take chances, but you don't hesitate to ask me to take them. You come here with some cock and bull story.
Oh, it's not a cock and bull story, Mr. Wayne. I've told you the truth.
Maybe. And maybe your name is Jones. But you must admit it sounds pretty fishy. I mean, telling me as little as you have, and then asking me to go somewhere with you alone. How do I know you're not leading me into an ambush?
Why should I?
Well, I'm pretty rich, you know. You may have some ransom idea in your head.
Gosh, listen to...
Quiet, Dick.
That's sheer nonsense, Mr. Wayne, as you'll find out. But we're wasting time. Will you come to my place?
Sorry, Mr. Jones. I'm not a coward, but neither am I a fool. You'll have to tell me more.
And if I refuse?
I don't go with you.
I think you will, Mr. Wayne, because if you don't,
Then what?
then I shall be compelled to reveal to the world that you, Bruce Wayne, are Batman.
What's that?
Christopher Columbus!
Great Scott!
Yes, Mr. Wayne. I will publicly reveal that you, Bruce Wayne, and the famous Batman are one and the same.
Shocked, Clark Kent and Dick Grayson stare at each other in wonder and dismay as the recording completes its playback. Who is the mysterious and threatening Mr. Jones, who has somehow discovered the secret of Batman's double identity? The secret Batman cherishes. Clark Kent guards his own identity as Superman. And what has happened to Batman? Tomorrow, Kent and Robin receive an even greater shock. So don't fail to listen, fellows and girls. Be sure to tune in, same time, same station, for Chapter 2 of Batman's Great Mystery on The Adventures of Superman.
I can't make this add up, Boy Wonder. Quiet, you little turd. I'm trying to listen. Should I do that one again?
Come on,
I
Dick.
can't make this add up, Dick, because